So, hello everyone. It's been a little while since I made a video. I thought I would just talk about some updates. Gym progress. I'm getting very close to a 500-pound deadlift. Today I deadlifted 485 pounds. And so we're getting very close to deadlifting 3 times my body weight. My ultimate goal would be to get to a 4 times body weight deadlift, which would put me in a very small percentage of the planet's athletes, because most of the time people in the gym that I see are deadlifting anywhere from their body weight to maybe twice their body weight. So I'm happy to say that I'm definitely getting stronger on the deadlift. The squat has stalled. I'm still sitting at like a 350 low bar squat. As far as high bar goes, I can only maybe high bar squat 335. And granted, I weigh about 175 pounds, so there's that. My bench press has suffered though. My previous personal best was 270 pounds. Now it's down to like 250, 260. I feel like I've just diverted more energy into working my legs, that I've neglected my chest a bit more. I've been focusing more on volume, so I need to go back to strength sets for the bench press. So I'm working on that. I am hoping that I can get back up to 270, maybe even get to 275 before the year is up. But anyway, that's my progress so far. I am looking to build my bench press, build the deadlift up to 500 pounds. I don't really have a goal for the squat now for the end of the year. I just want to maintain my 350 squat and maybe get up to 365. At least, sometime in January. My goal for next year would be to get up to a 550-pound deadlift, so 250 kilos. Roughly 4 times my body weight would be about somewhere in the ballpark of like 320 kilos, just about. Oh, and today I tried out a new gym, that Crunch Fitness, that opened up just down the street from where I live. It has a lot of nice equipment, but God, it sucks. For one, they don't have towel service, so you have to bring your own towels if you remember. And two, this was my biggest gripe, they don't have safety clips for the weights, for the free weights. So barbell squat, deadlift, bench press, there are no clips. So I wouldn't really mind it as much for the bench press because mainly because you have a way to actually bail out of the movement if you fail it, because if you fail it, you bring the weight down, tilt the bar to one side, let the weight slide off, and then basically shift the weight over to the other side, and now you just have an empty bar on you, which you can press, off your chest and re-rack. So that's how you can bail out of a bench press if you fail it. So don't use clips if you're going heavy, but what if you're squatting and all of a sudden you just accidentally tilt a tiny bit to one side? Well, then all of the weight on one side is going to start slipping and falling off without that clip on, and that's going to throw off your center of mass. So now you have a potential injury. I don't see how that's a good idea. They do have clips, but you have to check them out. So you have to go up to the front desk, ask them for clips, sign a form that says you're checking out the clips at a certain date, at a certain time, and you sign your name, of course, and then you can use clips. Who thought that was a good idea? I mean, what happens if you're deadlifting or squatting and you need the clips to make sure the weight stays stable, it stays in place? Like today, I deadlifted 485. I had only 2 45s at my station. I had 3 35-pound plates, which I used. I used the 2 45s, 3 35-pound plates, and I used a 25-pound plate. So by the time I put it on the bar, there was like maybe this much space left not even enough space for a clip. So either way, I mean, I couldn't use a clip then, but it would have at least helped a bit. Thankfully, I did complete the lift without it tilting either way, so I basically was pretty straight with my lift. Sometimes when I deadlift, one side comes up just a little bit before the other, which is a problem, but you know, today it wasn't an issue, but yeah, that Crunch Fitness gym, I don't think I'm going back to it. Granted, it's 24 hours, so if I'm ever in a pinch and I need to work out, then I'll bite the bullet and do that. But yeah, I'm sticking with Gold's for now. As for my mood, it's been okay, but you know, again, I've had my mood, you know, take its dips and its ups and downs. I've had my ups and downs, but this whole healing process is highly non-linear. You know, people say, oh, you go through these different stages of grief. Well, you cycle through until finally you maybe get to the stage of acceptance. So I'm still going through this cycle. But yeah, I'm just trying to see positives, try to plan, you know, at least for the next year. Had some hiccups in the past, you know, couple months, but I'm working through them. But yeah, I just thought I'd give an update, and also apparently I do have a Patreon subscriber, so I do have to message them and say, you know, thank you. I'm still doing drawings, but albeit I'm not drawing much. So I think I might try and set up my projector to try and actually trace out images that I want to recreate. And maybe that will spark my desire to try to do hyperrealism. That might spark my desire to actually draw more details in. It might spark my desire to actually commit to a, you know, certain drawing session each day. I would like to at least dedicate an hour each day to drawing, but I have to plan out my day once I go back to my old job in January to figure that out. So there's some planning I need to do for the next month. As for driving's been going okay. But man, I'm starting to get annoyed with people on the road. I'm not saying I'm a great driver, but man, there are just some people who should not have their license, and I question how they got it. I will also say I hate driving in the rain. I almost hit a car while I was driving in the rain because there was a lot of water on my side windows, so I couldn't quite view my blind spot that well. So thankfully I was quick enough to get out of the way. It was also raining, not super heavy, but it was sprinkling heavy, so it was kind of difficult to see. But anyway, I'm done ranting. I just thought I'd give an update. As for, you know, math and science videos, again, I'm just not, you know, quite up to the task of doing that yet. Maybe I'll get some motivation once I, you know, have a plan for the next year and, you know, devote some time to doing that. But I think in the meantime, I might try to work on getting my, getting an art business up and going. At least that would be my goal for 2025. I mean, I have art prints. I have some potential connections that can put my artwork out there. So we will see how that goes. But I hope you all are doing well. And, you know, for those of you who have stuck around, thank you. And I'll try to post videos, you know, every now and then, giving updates. You know, as far as my artwork goes, I'll try to give some updates about that as well. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.